Yeah, my guy, my beautiful and handsome viewers. Yeah, my people, my all lovers in my page. You are welcome to my page. You are welcome. We are welcome. You are welcome. I thank you for your support. Yeah, for liking and for sharing our program all the time. I love you. I love you all. Mwah, I love you. So welcome to my page, Timo Starboy Reality Talk TV. This is another new update, another episode. Yeah, so we are bringing it episode by episode. It's a chapter, and as we are going, I don't think these books, can finish in this season, because the next season we are still going to continue, because it seems that they want to redoing the election, as we are hearing from the source. I will bring you the video later on. This one, that the title of the program of today is the corruption, how it's gonna go in Nigeria government. The corruption in Nigeria government, how we gonna deal with it. We want to deal with it all. We want to deal with it. We want it to go. We want it to vanish, because this corruption is getting too much. So our son, Femi Falana, senior advocate of Nigeria, is a senior lawyer to human rights activists. So he's going to talk on this video that I'm going to bring on now. So before we go further, let me just thank you again, my viewers all over the world. I thank you. You are doing tremendously work. I appreciate you. I cannot thank you enough. So continue sharing, continue liking our program, continue spreading it. Let it go viral. Let it go around, so that many people will benefit from it. We are not here to joke. We are not joking here. We are main business, and we are serious about it, because this is our life. It's on the line. Remember, our life is on the line. We are human beings, and we will deal with all this corruption by the grace of God. God Almighty that He sent us this message. We are the messenger of Almighty God, and we will deliver. We will deliver in His power, in His wisdom, in His everything that is He rely on, and he based on, as a king, as one first king. So His power is what we are using. And oh, my mom is calling. Sorry. Hello, ma. Hello. Ẹ jẹ́ ń pè yín padà. Mo wà lórí program. Mo máa pè yín padà. Máa pè yín tí bá ti kó lórí program. Ẹ káàárọ̀ mbẹ̀. Okay. Ẹ ṣé. Màá pè yín láìpẹ́. I will call you back. Okay. So sorry guys, it's my mom. So my mom just called from all the way from Nigeria. So that's how we used to talk, family. So that is it. So we are talking about corruption. How we're gonna deal with it, how it's gonna go in our system. So allow me to play this video. Let me play this video, and we share from it. It's from Femi Falana, son. Yeah, senior advocate of human activist in Nigeria, lawyer. He's a human activist lawyer, human right, for all human rights. So the man is doing tremendously work. So kudos for the man. So may his life live long, and in the sweetest way we enjoy his life. So thank you. Let's go on with this video. Okay. Let's hear what the son is gonna tell us. He's gonna have for us to this. So, okay. I think this video is
for bringing us together on this occasion. Let me congratulate Area Babalola SAN for bringing us together on this occasion.
So, is the man you are hearing now?
And
sorry,
assure Bishop Kukah. Let me congratulate Area Babalola SAN.
So let's enjoy the
on this occasion.
The good work of the man. Oh, sorry.
Bishop Kukah.
The speech.
That the ugly past.
What is going on now?
It's not behind us. My Lord Bishop.
It's like the network is failing. Sorry.
I need his attention. My Lord Bishop,
we are having a failing network.
Saying that the ugly past is not behind us at all. Because today,
the network, oh my God.
The level of corruption in Nigeria has assumed.
The network is not let us.
Congratulate Area Babalola SAN for bringing us together on this occasion. And to assure Bishop Kukah that the ugly past is not behind us. My Lord Bishop, I need his attention. My Lord Bishop, I'm saying that the ugly past is not behind us at all. Because today, the level of corruption in Nigeria has assumed a very dangerous dimension. We have a situation where highly placed public officers steal money meant for building hospitals, and people are dying on our roads.
Yeah.
They steal money meant for ecology, to fight erosion, to deforest certain part of the country. So when a country gets to that state, corruption is now a crime against humanity. And for the new government, the president must show leadership. Happily, the wife of the president said recently in Lagos, my family will have no problem with your money because we have made enough money. Therefore, I'm urging the president to lead an anti-corruption crusade so that this country, the largest concentration of black people on earth, can take its rightful place in the Committee of Nations. Right now, we're in trouble as a people. There is somebody here who was our president. If you were accused of corruption and your case was before the EFCC or the ICPC, you will not be appointed to a position of authority. We must go back to that era.
Exactly.
Some of those who are going and out of the villa are standing trial for looting the treasury of this country. So wrong signals must not be sent to our people and the international community. My Lord Bishop, and I tell you this all the time, don't agonize but organize, my Lord. If you know a university where there is a mosque and churches are not allowed, please go to court. It is discriminatory, it is illegal.
Yes.
And the court will come in. The other one on women, there is a judgment of the Federal High Court which is valid and subsistent, that women shall be given 35% appointment in all government institutions. The judgment is not being complied with. We hope the new government will look at this. The final one, again, my Lord, if anybody is killed in this country, either by armed robbers, kidnappers, or other criminal gangs, you can sue the government to prosecute criminal elements
we are
And if
just
you cannot find them,
we are having an issue here.
you can sue the government to pay compensation
Yeah.
to the family. A young boy was killed in Ghana through drowning. The boy was drowned, and we approached the ECOWAS court, and the court ordered that $250,000 be paid to the parent, not because the government of Ghana was guilty, but the court felt the government of Ghana did not punish those who.
So anyway, this video, we have to stop it there because it's there's a lot of glitches over there. So what our son was saying, that corruption must go. You know, if you say you want to tackle corruption, you have to mean it. You have to dedicate your time, dedicate your power. Don't just say it with a sugar-coated mouth. Say only mouth, you know, running mouth. Do with action. You know, we need action. Action must take place if you want to eradicate the corruption in our system, in our government system. So we need to take action. It is all of us. It's concerning all of us. This is gimmicks, you know. It's a gimmicks. So we will dedicate our time for it with our power. So all our politicians, our leaders in the government, you should do more better. We don't need your words now. We don't need your sugar-coated mouth. We need action. Action must take place by all means. So in order to eradicate the corruption, because we want to deal with corruption. We want it to go out of our system. That is what is spoiling our life. So guys, let me play you this second video. And this second video I will play you here now. So this one, I think this one is done. So I will off my Bluetooth now. So let me go on with this. Chris, you are welcome to the platform all the time. You are welcome to the platform. Yeah. Good morning. So let me play you. Give me a second. Just give me a second right there. Just hold on right there. So okay. We will tackle our problem by ourselves. We don't need to call these white men or all this white supremacy. They have their own problem too in their country, so we don't need to call them. It is we have to fight the corruption by ourselves. We have to eradicate the corruption. If you know what you are saying, what you are doing, if we mean the business, if you know what we are doing in our life, this corruption must go, and this atrocity of our leaders must end with. So allow me to play this one. This another breaking news from the APC, that it's like they want to submit themselves, you know, as they know they rigged the election, and the way the court is going is not going in their favor, because this is obviously, there is a lot of evidences around the corner. Evidence overwhelming, you know. Evidences is overwhelming. They cannot dispute that. So they know that they are going to go down. So they want to rerun the election. And I want to ask you people, you can put it in the comment section down below. What do you think? Should we redo the election, or should we give the winner their chance? You know, the winner of the election, should we give them the seat or should we rerun the election? Because they want to, it's like they want to cancel the whole thing now. So rerun the election. So what do you guys think is what we are asking for? Just put it below the comment section. So thank you. So let's go further to this video. Let's go further. Without no much wasting of time. We don't want to waste time here. Someone is testing me now, but I don't have to pick it unless I'm done with this my program. I don't want any distraction. I don't want any distraction. I'm looking for the video now, so it will be done in a minute. Just hold on.
The Labour Party chairman telling party faithfuls not to be
So listen.
because APC members are already planning a rerun election. It
Yeah.
is not a surprise when you look at the past, what they
Rerun
have
election.
done since being declared winner. You will see that they have been making the moves. It also gives credence to the rumors that some people approached the judges and they refused, saying that the evidence was just too much, that they can't do anything.
Exactly.
Although these are just rumors, but sometimes some of these rumors are revealed by people on the inside. Apart from rumors, many people in the know, lawyers, and many people that are aware of the massive evidence in front of the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal judges, many of them believe that the verdict is heading towards an outright cancellation of the presidential election. Not that Peter Obi and the Labour Party did not submit enough evidence to prove that they won the election, but let's take it one by one. This Presidential Election Petition Tribunal is not like any other seen in Nigeria. This time around, maybe because of the involvement of technology, the evidence is just too massive. The petitioners, Labour Party and PDP, all provided evidence of substantial non-compliance by INEC in the conduct of the presidential election. And when they wrote this in their petition, many people were expecting that INEC would have come back charging and shouting, no, we did the right thing, we did this, we did that. But when you look at the witness statement of the only witness that INEC called against the Labour Party, the witness agreed with everything, all the accusations, everything the Labour Party said about the election. The witness agreed 100%. So it's no longer an allegation. The person you are accused of doing something agreed with you 100%. So there's no doubt. The judges cannot be saying, this is hearsay, this is that, this is it, because the person you accused accepted your accusation in good faith. Let's see what the INEC witness said, because some people are saying missing the main issue. People are saying that INEC has the right to conduct the election any way they want, any type of collation that they choose. That one federal high court judgment before the election affirmed the right of INEC to conduct the election any way they want. That's not the main issue. Let's get back to what the INEC witness said in court. The INEC witness accepted that they did not upload the presidential election results. His reason being that there was an unexplained glitch that only affected presidential election results. That's by the side. This is already an acceptance that they did not follow the lay-down procedure and the Electoral Act, which says that results must be uploaded immediately after vote counting and at the polling unit. Granted that the law says that collation can still be done with other copies of the results, not just the one uploaded on IREF. But there's one problem here. The drafters of the electoral law made this provision because they know that it is an election. There might be instances in some polling units where after the voting, the polling officer might experience network failure or other problems like thugs coming to the polling unit to disrupt the process. Yes, these kind of problems can occur that can genuinely prevent the upload of presidential election results. So the law made provisions for that. What the law didn't envisage is that about 70% of the results will not be uploaded on IREF before collation. This is where the INEC witness failed completely, because he also accepted while he was being cross-examined by the PDP council that only 31% of the results were uploaded on the IREF at the time INEC chairman Mahmoud Yakubu was announcing the winner. So what does it show? It shows that a greater percentage, a whopping 70% of the results were not uploaded.
Exactly.
So collation of 70% of the presidential election results did not follow the laid down process of the law. This can only lead to one conclusion. This is not a matter of guesswork or how the judges will decide or this, that. This is in black and white. It can only lead to outright cancellation of the presidential election. When the law says upload results immediately after vote counting at the polling unit in order to protect the integrity of the will of the people, and you go ahead and fail to upload 70% of the results, it can only mean one thing. It is substantial violation of the provisions of the law. And that substantial violation can only lead to an outright cancellation of the election. Now, let's get back to why the judges at the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal will place the cancellation over declaring a winner in the person of Peter Obi or someone else. This is because the foundation is already faulty. When the petitioners have proved that the election was conducted in gross violations of the electoral law and INEC regulations, nothing good can come out of it because it's the foundation. You cannot say that candidate A did not win because of the gross violations by INEC, and on the other hand, you say that candidate B can win based on the same election. Not that Peter Obi and the Labour Party didn't show that they won the election, that it was the gross violations of the electoral law and the non-upload of the result sheets at the polling unit that enabled INEC to collect rigged results in favor of APC. Yes, they submitted evidence to prove this. You can watch this video where we made the analysis. That notwithstanding, the fact that they proved the gross violations by INEC might make the judges to overlook whatever evidence they are presenting that proves that they won the election. And this might also give the respondents some arguments, especially when it gets to Supreme Court, that the petitioners can be claiming that the election was flawed, and on the other hand, still be claiming victory, that everyone should suffer the fate of a flawed election.
Yeah.
Which means that they will be in favor of a cancellation of
As
the
you
election
can hear.
so that everyone can participate. Why the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal judges will go for cancellation of the election is because of the Supreme Court ruling on Oyetola versus Adeleke. This judgment is the first judgment and the only precedent that we have now in Nigeria going by the new technology, BVAS and the electoral law. In that judgment, the Supreme Court specifically said that results must be uploaded on IREV before collation can take place. They also affirmed that the primary source of voter accreditation during collation is the BVAS machine. And looking at the massive overvoting from the BVAS report that INEC submitted, it means that the collation officers did not observe the rules during collation. So based on all this, the judges might just cancel the election outright.
Sorry.
So except something else happens, Nigerians should be preparing for a fresh election. And if truly the judges will cancel the election, they will still decide on other pleas by the petitioners, the issue of qualification of Tinubu, the issue of double nomination of Shetima.
Exactly.
So if they return in the negative, that means they will all participate in the new election. But if they are disqualified, that means all the other parties, including Labour Party and PDP, will contest in the new election. It's a pity that it has to go this way, because look at the billions that Nigeria wasted to conduct this election. And people wasted the money for nothing. They couldn't just follow due process.
It's INEC wasted the money.
They didn't follow due process.
They swallowed the money by themselves, pocketed it.
Interest or monetary influence from politicians.
By true corruption we are talking about.
That
Yeah.
eventually emerges the winner of the presidential
Corruption
election.
is all over our judiciary system, our Nigeria government. So that is why we are shouting with our loud voice. Stop it.
Nigeria cannot go through all this without people learning their lessons. People need to understand that the law must be upheld, that all actions have consequences. This will also deter people in the future from committing these kind of crimes. There's one more thing that people are genuinely worried about. The fact that people who didn't win an election are already in power, strategizing on how to win the next one in case the court cancels the election. Also the fact that all INEC commissioners are still in their positions. So there's no proof that the new election will be done differently. Even during the last election, the APC wanted to use vote buying to win the election. But because of the naira scarcity, they couldn't achieve much. Although they still sent SMS to people, some people were giving cards to scratch and all that. But it wasn't as effective as they wanted. That's why they changed strategy and involved INEC to prevent the upload of presidential election results. So with them being in power, they have the opportunity to perfect the flaws of the last election. This time around, who knows what will happen? That's why people might not come out in their numbers like in February. A lot of people lost their lives in the last election. So what's the guarantee that the right thing will be done this time around with all the officials of INEC still maintaining their positions? Let's just hope.
Anyway, guys, yeah, so this video will stop right here. Sorry for the beginning of our program. There is a lot of glitches, you know, this internet disturbance, you know, so we're sorry about that. So next program we try to moderate it, you know, improve in our this so-called Wi-Fi, you know. So we're sorry. So as you all seen, you know, see these are our videos, all our talks, all our complaining, you know, is related to one thing, you know, one thing, and one thing is certain. We want our freedom, we want our life to be better, we want all this corruption, all this government misconduct, you know, all this atrocity, we want it to go. We want it to go. It's not good for our system. That is why we are agitating. That is why we are blogging on them, you know. So if they can maintain themselves, you know, if they can maintain and behave, all these things will be stopped. We will not be accusing them or trying to blogging on them, you know. We rather even to be hailing them for their good job. But in a sense that if they are still continue, that they are all this, they are behaving, you know, they are looting, they are stealing, you know, they are manipulating, we will still blogging on them, we still continue, we never relent on them, because God have chosen us to come and tackle them, you know. We are the opposition for all this kind of scandal, all this kind of malicious these corruptions. So we don't need it. We don't need all this their corruption. So we are not a bad guy, you know. We are not a bad guy that we will be facing that we are talking rubbish, we don't know what we are saying, we don't know what we are doing, you know. We just want to liberate everybody. Everybody should be okay. That is what we are fighting for those people that their lack of knowledge, you know, they don't know their right from wrong, they don't know how to go, you know. So that is why we are here for them as a whistleblower, you know. So thank you so much for watching our program. Continue watching and liking and sharing our program, and don't forget, drop your comment below. We need your participation in this program. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye. Thank you. Love you all. Bye.